Hi everyone, this is Mystical Mediumship Ava, and this is another I Am. Thank you for being here. I was guided to do one on the root chakras. So I hope that you enjoy. Remember, you are all love, you are all serenity, you are all harmony, you are all spiritual beings, you are all balanced, you are all enlightened, you are all angelic, you are all alignment. I am safe. I am grounded. I am strong. I am stability. I am worthy of love. I am releasing old fears that hold me back. I am embracing safety and allowing. I am balanced. I am powerful. I am confident. I am trusting my decisions. I am worthy of success. I am in control of my life. I am radiant. I am self-confident. I am flowing with self-respect. I am love. I am loved. I am open with my heart to love. I am able to forgive myself and others with ease. I'm allowing love to flow to me and through me daily. I am choosing love over fear in all situations. I am full of gratitude, for my heart is full of joy and peace. I am a soul being of love, harmony, and peace. I am free to express my truth with confidence and clarity. I communicate with ease and honesty. I am able to speak with truth, with love and kindness. I am trusting my intuition. I am able to use my words for powerful things, positivity, and uplifting others. I am heard. I am inner wisdom. I am letting my intuition guide me. I am able to see beyond illusions. I am able to see colors, synchronicities, and dreams. I'm allowing my mind to be here, calm and focused. I am allowing with no expectations. I'm embracing clarity, visions, and enlightenment. I am open to the messages of the universe. I am connected to divine wisdom. I am one with the universe, God, Spirit, and all that is. I am open to the spiritual guidance and enlightenment. I am trusting in the divine plan and surrender to the flow. I am connected with peace and inspired. I am spiritual. I am grounded, safe, and deeply rooted in the energy of Mother Earth. I am creative, passionate, and embrace flow of life with ease. I am love, and my heart opens effortlessly to this and gives to receive compassion. I am free to express my truth clearly, authentically, and creatively. I am open to my inner wisdom, and intuition guides me with clarity. I am connected to the universe and all that it is. We are all spiritual beings connected to each other through our higher selves, our souls, and our spiritual journeys together that we embark on. You can listen to this daily and it will help activate. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I apologize I haven't been on for a while. My energy's been really drained and I've had a lot of personal things going on in my life. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to kick the camera. But I felt really guided to make a video for all of you. I'm probably gonna be doing things a little bit differently. I'm gonna do some pre-meditations ahead of time. Well, I usually do, but I'll share with you what I get ahead of time from the pre-meditations and post them, and share with you more what I get in the pre-meditations, and then pull cards if necessary. But I was really guided to share with you this interesting experience that I had that Spirit said would probably be beneficial for a lot of you, related to vibration, the law of attraction, manifesting what you really want. And it was something that it was actually a really interesting image that I first saw when I was meditating, and then I actually witnessed it in real life happening. I'm like, oh, this makes so much sense. I think it'll help everyone kind of see it as an actual visualization to help them. So obviously, when there's something we really want, let's say it's a job, abundance, not just when we say abundance, it can be good health, it could be money, but you can't just say, oh, I just want money. It might be, I want to be able to, purchase new furniture, or purchase a home, or be able to travel somewhere. So you have to visualize what it is that you want that money for. It's not just money, because money or currency doesn't mean anything. It's what do you want to do with that? Pay off bills, be able to pay your bills in advance, pay your bills on time, attracting love, whatever it is. So I recommend focusing on one thing first, because that's kind of the easiest thing to do, and just visualize it every day. And experience it. When I say visualize it, it is you see it. So it's best if you can take 5 to 15 minutes a day. And when I say meditate, it doesn't mean, there's no wrong way or right way to meditate, but try to just close your eyes, relax your body as much as possible. An easy way to relax your body is to start with your feet, like squeeze your feet and relax the muscles. Squeeze your legs, your muscles, and relax them. Squeeze your shoulders, relax them. Squeeze your hands, relax them. Squeeze your shoulders up like I am. Squeeze them back, and then relax them like this. I do this with my face and relax my face muscles. And just kind of take 3 deep breaths in through your mouth, one through your nose, like all the way down into like as big as you can. So it's almost like your belly expands, and then breathe out deeply through your mouth. So just kind of letting go of everything, and close your eyes. And if you can, keep your tongue at the bottom of your mouth, because it'll keep your jaw relaxed. And try to keep your mind as quiet as possible, meaning try not to get distracted with other thoughts, and just focus on this thing you really want, from a loving place, from how you're feeling. Like, you'll be so excited being able to, I'm closing my eyes because I'm visualizing, like being able to, because if you want money to be able to put in a pool, you're visualizing what this pool looks like. And I see this pool in my backyard because I want the money for it, and I'm so excited, and I see exactly in detail what this pool looks like and how it feels when I walk into this pool. and what the temperature feels like, and down to the detail of what the tile looks like and the coping, and how deep is the pool, and what's the temperature of the pool, and what does the layout of the pool look like? How deep is the pool? Can I swim laps in the pool? Is the pool small so I can just sunbathe in the pool? Are there long steps? Are there short steps? Is there a diving board, not a diving board? I'm just using the pool as an example. So just do that every day for 5 to 15 minutes. If you can do it twice a day, that's even better. This is what I did to manifest something for myself. And always believe it'll be true. It is real. Because everything is now. You already have it. So if you believe I also have this, you will have it. But the best way too is, if you know you have it, you have it now, you will get it. Sometimes we expect things to materialize instantly. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they appear, and detach from when and how you're going to get it. Just expect you will. But the more important thing that I kind of like for the visualization is, or the concept behind it, is the spider. When you think about a spider, and I'm just using she naturally because you also have to be in that receptive mode, kind of like that Empress energy of receiving. So you're going to receive this energy. And I'm saying source because it doesn't matter. Source can be God, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in. It's just the highest being possible will deliver this to you. You have to detach from the outcome, and it's more important of what your intention is that you want. So when I think about the spider naturally knows how to create a web to capture the bugs it needs to survive. And that's what I was getting when I was doing a meditation a while ago, trying to get my life back on track and to help other people. And one night I actually was standing outside thinking, oh, what am I going to do? And I actually heard this buzzing sound, and I looked up, and there was a spider who had built this beautiful spider web, and the spider was actually wrapping up a bee for food. And if you think about it, the spider had already created the web and was just patiently waiting for what it wanted. So the spider naturally knows how to cast the net, or how to manifest, or to instinctively create this massive web of desire, and is receptive and waits for what it wants. And so it's very symbolic of you spinning your own web, because if a spider can cast its own web instinctively and naturally and wait, it knows the universe will send it what it needs. It doesn't matter where a spider creates its web. It can be in a garage. It can be attached sometimes to people's cars that are just outside. It can be on a tree. They sometimes are strung inside people's homes, like high up in very high ceilings. But the spider always survives because somehow the universe delivers what it needs to the spider's web. So it made me think, this is so true. The spider already knows what to do. And intrinsically, we actually know what to do. We just kind of forget. So if you can think about what you really want, I would say focus on one thing first, and cast your web of desire. So imagine yourself being the spider and casting your web. The universe will deliver exactly what your intention is. Now, when, you have to detach from that, because when and how are things we don't have control over. Those are things the universe takes care of for us. But it will bring to you if you trust in divine timing, if you trust in it coming. And that's why I got that Empress energy of just being receptive to it and having faith, believing, knowing, and also knowing in your own ability to being able to create this. So if you can cast your web, your manifestation, and do this every day, if it's 5 minutes, up to 15 minutes, but do it twice a day, of really visualizing what it is that you want. If it's buying a new car, if it's reconciling with someone, if it's healing a relationship with somebody in the family that maybe is not in balance right now. It can be between siblings. It can be between a parent and a child. It could be bringing in good health again. It will happen. But it has to come from that visualization, and it has to come from knowing it is. Everything is now. Not worrying about trying to manipulate or change or when is this going to show up. Just knowing you have the ability to spin any web you want and you can receive it, and understanding that you're doing it with good, pure intention. You're not doing this to cause harm to anyone. You're not trying to do something to manipulate someone. You're doing this from your heart. So your heart can't be blocked. You have to come from, I'm covered in the chills, from the most loving space possible. So don't do this when you're in a space of lack, a space of I'm sad, I'm unworthy, I don't deserve this, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, because if those are the things you're doing, those are the things that are going to attract right into your spider web. So you have to know that when you're doing this, you have to be in a very good emotional place, which can be hard. But if you can do this when you are feeling good, joyful, happy, excited, that's when you can visualize and attract exactly what this desire is that you want or what you're trying to create. And remember, energy and time is fluid, and some things take more time than others, but because you put it out there, the universe is working with you. That means the energy is forming. So it'll take a little time. For some of you, it may be faster. For others of you, it may be longer. But the energy's there then. Your desire is there. So every time you're in that good emotional space, that's a good time to try to do it. But when you're in that, I'm uncertain, I don't know if this will work, or I'm just really exhausted today. Don't do it from those places. You have to do it from your higher vibrational places. Then that's where, like, if I'm feeling peaceful, I feel harmony. I feel like I am enough. I'm worthy. I'm deserving. I am whatever your name is. I am strong. I am serenity. I am excited. I am generous. I am compassionate. I am humanity. Anything like that. I am love. If you think like that, then you can easily spin your web and attract in this manifestation you're trying to create through the law of attraction. So if you think about a spider and how easy it is for them to naturally spin a web, you can spin your own web and create your own reality. You can create your desires. You can attract what you want to attract and what you need to attract. But I would strongly recommend just doing one thing at a time until you really understand how to do it. And then once you do, you can spin multiple webs at a time, and webs for other people too, who you feel may need help. So I hope that's helpful. If you have questions, you can always email me or leave a comment below. As you know, I'll respond to all of you. So I hope this is helpful. I was guided to leave this message right now, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon on the channel. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, and thank you for being here. I just welcome all of you. I had an interesting message I thought I'd share with everyone, and it's to be your authentic self and to live your life purpose that's meant for you. It doesn't matter about what your childhood was or what labels were put on you. Sometimes we grow up in difficult situations where we're raised in environments and we're told different things like you're never good enough, you're never loved, you're not smart enough, you can't achieve anything, you're unworthy. And we start to believe these labels that are given to us. And then as we mature in life, we start to believe all of that and take it on. And then society tells us other things. You're only good if you look a certain way, if you have a certain degree, if you have certain types of jobs, if you have a certain look to your family, if you're a part of a family, if you're married, if you have children, if you don't have children, if you live in a certain type of neighborhood, if you own a home, if you live in a high rise, none of that matters. But we start to absorb all of these things that we hear and are told, and all these labels that are thrown on us on top of what we've accumulated in childhood. And none of those things are true. It's just projections of other people, it's projections of society, it's projections of different belief systems. And what we have to learn to do is navigate our way through them to find out who we really are as a soul being on this earth. Because the way you are created in your soul is already perfection. You, your soul, is perfect. And to get to that point of understanding that is asking yourself reflective questions of what fulfills me, what makes me happy, why do I have this negative self-talk, why does my self-confidence not feel as strong as it should be. And it's not pointing fingers at, well, it's because I grew up this way, or it's because my dad always did this, or because my mom did this, or because I grew up without a dad, or because I grew up without a mom, or because I grew up in this negative childhood. It's none of that. It's not pointing fingers. It's understanding that you were created from source, from spirit, from God, from the universe, with perfection already in your soul, because your soul's always existed. And realizing that all these labels people love to stick on top of people really don't matter. What matters is how you want to release those labels and let those labels go and be your true self, be your authentic self, embrace who you are as this beautiful soul being that the universe created thousands of years ago, who's lived many lives, who has so much love to give, so much interest to give, so much intellect or humor or artistic abilities. And embrace that and love that about yourself. And in doing so, you can begin to live your true purpose in life, whatever you feel your purpose in life is. We all really know what our purpose is if we choose to listen to that inner compass inside of us, that calling that just never goes away. Whenever I was a child, I mean, I had to be about age 2 or 3 and I could talk. It was always, I just want to help people. I'm here to help humanity and save the world. Did I think I was going to be some kind of like saint that was going to charge around the world and die as a martyr? No. Did I know how I was going to help humanity and save the world? No. I've just always known in my soul, all I've ever wanted to do is help people, help humanity, and help make this world a better place in any way I could do it. So, whatever you know is in that inner compass in your soul that never leaves you, that's always spoken to you really quietly, and all of you know what it is. It might be taking beautiful photographs. It might be writing poetry. It might be creating art. It might be creating dance moves. It might be having a family and raising children in a really healthy environment. Whatever it is, it might be raising animals. I absolutely love animals. It might be being in the medical field. It could be creating new healthy recipes for people. It could be volunteering at shelters. It might be volunteering your time somewhere once a month because that's all you have to give. But whatever it is, it's something that's always spoken to your soul. It's always been quiet. It's always been in you. You've maybe made it very dormant and suppressed it. But if you give yourself 15 minutes a day just to listen to, what is it that I've always felt I wanted to do? What is it that I always felt was my calling? What is it that makes me happy? That's part of your purpose in life. And that's what makes you, you and unique. None of us are the same on this planet. All of our souls are different. And all of us have beautiful things to contribute to this earth. And beautiful things to contribute to humanity and each other. So that's really what was this quick message I got today. And I thought it was really pertinent because we're so stuck into, I'm hearing this song, if I was a little bit taller, if I was a baller, or if I was a little bit shorter. I'm hearing this like rap song, but it is. We always have that other negative self-talk going on in our heads. You know, if I was thinner, if I was prettier, if I was smarter, if I was, you know, this or that. None of those things are true because you were created in perfection in your soul by the universe, by God, by spirit, and by source. So this relates kind of to that message I created like a week or so ago, where your soul, you sign up for this soul purpose here on this lifetime, and God breathed his own life into you when you were born. So letting go of all these negative things and negative thoughts people have put into you, if you can let that all go and embrace what's always spoken to your soul, you can begin to realize you really are a masterpiece. You are perfect the way you are. And you can start to live your authentic, true life on this life path that you really want to be on. Whatever that life path is, there is no right or wrong path. You already know what your path is. So me with this channel is part of me trying to help humanity to the best of my ability. If I'm doing it or not, I don't know. But it's my attempt to try to help. I do other things thinking I'm helping humanity. I'm hoping I am. I don't know. In my career, I'm hoping I'm helping people with humanity. I don't know if I am or not, but I'm trying. So it's just doing what you feel you can based on what speaks to your soul. If it's really wanting to contribute to improving the environment, maybe that's what's always spoken to you, then go with that. If it's working with plants, work with plants. Whatever it is, it's in you. You just have to listen and pull it out and start doing it. And you will begin to rejoice in that. Rejoice in yourself. If you start to rejoice in yourself and be yourself, you'll start to walk your life path, and your life path will unfold more and more in front of you, and more opportunities will come for you. And you can help however your life path is supposed to help. And I think you will become more fulfilled, and more of those negative labels you want to go away will just fall off. Kind of like how if you get dirt on your shirt and you brush it off and it goes away, you'll just brush them off. And more will go away, and you'll become more and more confident. And you'll have more self-esteem, and you'll be more assured of who you are. So it's that alignment within yourself, with God, source, universe, and working with spirit, following your true path in life. And that's really what I wanted to share with you today. I hope it helps, and I look forward to talking with you all soon. Bye. Hi everyone. I was called to do this, so I'm going to. I am standing here and we have a rainstorm. You can hear the rain. I go into nature every day because I love my backyard. And if you feel like it, or if you just, because I do, just dance in the rain. Because it's beautiful if you're just in the rain. It can make you happy. It makes me happy. So water is beautiful. Water is cleansing. So if you're feeling down, you can feel it in the shower. You can feel it in a bathtub. You can feel it if it's raining outside where you are. But wherever you are, embrace it. It's beautiful in the world. If it's raining and you're feeling low, and be in the rain. Water will cleanse your energy. It'll make you feel great. It's a beautiful thing to dance in the rain. It's beautiful to feel the water. I'm gonna walk down into my backyard because I absolutely love the water. And I love the rain. Of course, right now where I happen to live, it's warm water, but it doesn't matter if it's cold. Put on a coat, but feel the water. And you can see why I love my backyard. Actually, usually when I'm out here, I have certain birds that'll come out and always sit by me. I have a beautiful hawk that'll come and perch by me, and this hawk is incredible. He'll swoop down really low, and he's got these like black and white spots. Right now, all the birds, I think, are in their nest. I have 2 red cardinals that'll come out if the hawk is not near. I have this beautiful bluebird, but I have a bird bath that I always monitor, that obviously is nice and full right now of water. But it's important, just enjoy the rain, enjoy the water, enjoy whatever you're feeling, enjoy the moment. Like, it's beautiful. When you look up and you can see the rain falling down on you, it'll raise your vibration and make you happy. Cleanse your energy. Whatever makes you feel alive will raise your vibration however you're feeling. You can hear the birds, you can hear the water. That's something I was guided to tell all of you, because as I was standing there, I thought, it's so beautiful. Nature's beautiful. The world is beautiful. We are all beautiful souls. Do what you need to do to make yourself feel alive. Make yourself and make your aura just feel cleansed and be one with nature. You can even hear the birds chirping right now. There's thunder. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I wouldn't say dance around if there's lightning going off everywhere, obviously. You want to be safe, but just enjoy the moment for yourself. That's the beauty of it. And it'll raise your frequency in that moment. And try to stay in the moment as long as you can. So I just feel like this is a message for somebody who might need to hear it. I thought I'd record it. There's planes flying overboard. So someone's traveling somewhere exciting or returning home. That's a beautiful thing too. Maybe you're going somewhere. So just enjoy wherever you are in the moment. That's what makes life so beautiful and precious. It makes us all beautiful. It's our appreciation and our love, and that's what vibration is. And that's what raises our vibration, and that's what makes us happy. So I'm gonna stand in the rain. I'm not gonna record myself for a while standing in the rain because I think you guys would probably find that rather boring. But I am just going to enjoy listening to the rain and the birds and the moment. And that's the whole point. Just enjoy the little moments in life. That's living. And that's your happiness. And that is where you can find your bliss, no matter what you're going through in life. That's the whole point. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and for sharing. I just had a quick message to share with all of you. I thought this was really strong and powerful. I heard it while I was driving actually to get my hair done this early this morning. And it is really important because a lot of the time we as humans compare ourselves to others. If I was taller, if I was shorter, if I was thinner, if I was a better painter, if I was smarter, if I was funnier, if I was more intelligent, and all of that's wrong. You're doing the wrong thing, and that lowers your vibration because you forget you are already beautiful. You're already perfect the way you are. Your soul was created by God, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in. I'm just going to use God for the purposes of making it easier than me keep repeating all those phrases. But it's whatever you believe in, right? The highest being that it could exist. And God created your soul. So when you came here to earth, God breathed life into that soul, into this body that you're now having this experience in. So in God's eyes, the universe's eyes, spirit's eyes, you are the most beautiful masterpiece that could ever exist. You are the only thing on this planet with billions of people that is you. Nothing else can be you but you. No one else can be an exact replica of you. Even if you have an identical twin, they're not going to have the same personality as you, the same gifts, the same talents as you. You are the only one. So you emanate this beauty inside of you because you are unique. No one else can be the same. And so I think if you start to doubt yourself of why don't I look like this? Why don't I have this gift or this talent? It's because you are already perfect the way you are. You're already this beautiful masterpiece that God, universe, source, spirit breathed life into your soul when you were born in this life to create. And so if you can start to see it from their perspective, the universe's perspective, spirit's perspective, God's perspective, that you are already perfect. You are beauty. You are love. You are a masterpiece of art. You are the most perfect masterpiece that could ever exist. Then you can stop the self-doubting and start to embrace that instead. And the more you embrace that and the more you understand that the breath of God, the breath of spirit, the breath of the universe breathed this life into you in this lifetime with your soul, then you understand you are a masterpiece and you'll start to emanate that. So you'll raise your frequency, you'll raise your vibration, frequency. I use them as the same because they're both energy and raise your heighten. But you'll start to emanate that. And as you emanate that, your light grows and you will expand and you'll draw more of that kind of energy towards you. So if you understand you are this masterpiece, no, you don't have to lose 5 more pounds. No, you don't have to lose 10 more pounds. You are already this perfect masterpiece just the way you are. You don't have to be this beautiful painter to be perfect. You don't have to be a brilliant mathematician to be perfect. You already are. You don't have to be 2 inches taller or 2 inches shorter. You already are perfect the way you are. You are a masterpiece. And if you understand that, then you can attract the things you want into your life and find the happiness and peace within you. Because if you can see it from Source's perspective, they see you as perfect. And if you can understand that, you can start to love yourself and see yourself as perfect the way you are. Because that's all you are, is love. And if you can see yourself that way, you'll become happier. And you'll have the confidence and the self-esteem you may be seeking, instead of looking for validation elsewhere. Because you don't need it elsewhere. It's within. And you're already given perfection from the highest source possible. God, universe, spirit. You are a masterpiece. Because sometimes I doubt myself. But now I realize I am a masterpiece too. So let's all embrace being a masterpiece now in 2025. I hope this helps some of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. What I was guided to do was create a daily affirmations for everyone using the I Am. I Am is the most powerful tool to connect you right to divine source energy. So you can use this daily to help you connect with spirit. Spirit helped me with some of these affirmations you can use. You can listen to this in the morning or in the evening or anytime you want to help raise your vibration. So these are the ones that Spirit guided me to use for the collective. I am love. I am happy. I am dreams. I am gratitude. I am worthy. I am strong. I am abundance. I am handsome. I am pretty. I am wealthy. I am allowing. I am in flow. I am balanced. I am vibration. I am magnetic. I am attraction. I am passion. I am desire. I am knowledge. I am joyful. I am smiling. I am nature. I am earth. I am loyal. I am appreciated. I am loving. I am peaceful. I am manifestation. I am innovation. I am artistic. I am enough. I am home. I am excited. I am the universe. I am a soulmate. I am alchemy. I am receptive. I am open. I am warmth. I am harmony. I am wealthy. I am successful. I am in alignment. I am blessed. I am a creator. I am vision. I am the light. I am the sun. I am the moon. I am sunshine. I am, and insert your name. So you could say, I am Ava, for example. You can listen to this anytime you need to help raise your vibration. When you're feeling low or at night, you can listen to it when you want to fall asleep. If you want to listen to it in the morning or during the day. But this is something you can just listen to on repeat to help you raise your vibration whenever you need to. I hope this is helpful for all of you. If you like it, let me know, and I am happy to make additional affirmations for all of you. I wish you a beautiful, peaceful day wherever you are in the world, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mystical Mediumship. I'm so happy we're all here again. I got the idea, I got some oracle cards, and I thought it would be fun for us all to look at our spiritual journey together. So I have 3 separate decks, and each deck is for people on different paths with their journey. So the first deck represents advice from, and you may resonate with all 3 decks. So take it how it works. And remember, this is a timeless reading, and it may not apply to you. One deck may apply, all 3 decks may apply, and nothing may apply. So, don't ever make something fit that doesn't fit. Okay? So, in the description box are where the oracle cards are for. So these are all about spiritual healing and love and beauty and like where we are. So the first one is more about like your spirit guides. So when we're all born, like I had said, I think it was one of the first videos I ever made was, before we come down, we have a soul family that we're all connected to, and with our multiple lives, we reincarnate with our similar soul family. But there's certain experiences that our soul, we develop that with our spirit guide, we actually say there's certain experiences or lessons we actually want to have before we come to Earth. So you have a main spirit guide, we all do. And this is a guide that's always with you. Just like I have a guide who's always with me. Take it how it resonates. If you don't want it, don't take it. But they help us create our blueprint, if you will, for Earth, our Earth school. And we write it with them because they're one of our closest soul family members, actually. So we're very close with our spirit guides. Our soul knows them very well. We on Earth, of course, don't remember anything, but when we pass over, well, you'll remember them instantly. So the first deck is for people who are more kind of like initially on their spiritual journey, if you will, or want to connect with their spirit guide and get information or have a question answered or want to know what does their spirit guide have to share with them. It's kind of the question. So what we want to know is overall kind of what's the guidance for us on our spiritual journey right now where we are, right? That's the guidance that we're asking for. What do you want us to know for where we are as the collective on our spiritual journey? What information do you have for us? And then I have 3 different decks. So this is what our spirit guides have for us on our spiritual journey. This is their guidance for us for where we are right now on our spiritual journey. And the spirit guides, of course, are very close with us because they're with us all the time. They never leave us. They're like that best friend who is glued to you, if you will, and loves you unconditionally. That's the best part. This is a beautiful card, by the way. It's number 18, which becomes a 9, which is one of the 3 main numbers in actually developing the universe. 3, 6, and 9 are the 3 key numbers in developing the universe. And it's called Life Lessons. So there's a book that it comes with that I can read, but there's also energy off of it. So, oh, there's a person sitting here. And as I was reading it, what's his name? Gordon Smith. He's a famous medium, I think, from the UK. He said he learned how to do a lot of things by tarot and looking at the cards in tarot and not so much what the meaning in the books were. He went more off the feeling of what he saw in the cards and what he felt from the card. And he recommended that too with his cards. He just gave a general guide of what each one was. But this one, I see a person. Actually, this is really interesting. This is almost like what I saw in a vision from my spirit guides. Like, I want to say back in like July or August. It was these same shades, but it was the tree of life that they showed me. And it was 2 people under a tree, and this one has 1. And they showed me the, maybe that's why I pulled this. So this could be applicable to somebody. So it was these same shades, and I saw the moon and the sun, and it was 2 people under this tree, and I also saw the red of the thin red of fate, and the red of fate means that you're fated. You know, you're tied to someone else, like your true soulmate. You're fated for them. And I had that vision. Like it was as clear as this. I could see it as clear as this during a meditation, and it came through as clear as this. But I saw the moon and the sun, and then sun rays coming down. But it was the tree of life instead, and it was 2 people. And in that vision, because the rest looked like this, but it was these colors. And so this is probably for someone. And I saw the stars too. And it was the thread of fate. And that means you're tied to somebody. Like that's really who you are is like your real true connection, you know? And I don't remember. I think it's, I want to say it's like the thread that binds, the thread of fate. I don't remember. I don't want to name the wrong country and offend someone with their culture. I don't know if it's from Tibet, or if it was, or if it's, was it ancient tradition in Japan that I had read about, or I think it was. I know the thread of fate, I think is from Tibet, but I want to say in Japan they also do this with, like, it was an ancient practice. I want to say it was maybe Japan. I had read it that when babies were born, they would tie like a red string around, I want to say, I think it was their ankle, saying that the babies were fated. Like there was somebody who would go through and know which babies were fated to be together and tie like a red string around the baby's ankles, knowing that that baby was fated to be with like another baby when they were older. But I apologize if I have the wrong, if it was not like an ancient Japanese tradition. I just really want to say it was, but I apologize if I'm wrong. I know the red of the Tibetan thread of fate, I think that's from Tibet, but if I'm wrong, please correct me on the channel, please, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But in my vision, it was a couple that was together, and I saw this at the summer, and it was in the fall that these people connected. And I kept getting like, it was October. So that's the Northern Hemisphere. Because I kept getting October. It was literally heard out loud, like I'm talking to you, the month October. And then I could see like the leaves changing. And of course, it was a big oak tree. It was literally like the tree of life. And they were laughing, they were riding bikes, there was a big body of water. So the couple was like a newer connection. So life lessons again makes me think that this is for some, this is gonna resonate for probably just a couple of you, but I think that there's some kind of like soulmate connection that's coming together. And if it's in the northern hemisphere, it's like just connected or connecting soon. And life lessons again means you've had a past life together, or you've already mastered the life lessons to now have your heart truly open for the right love, for the real love that you need to come into your life. Like you were always with the wrong people and trying to make the wrong people fit in your life, and you're finally at the point where the right person can finally, you're finally at that vibrational place. You're finally at the place that the right person can finally come in. If you're in the southern hemisphere, I don't know, because I kept getting fall, but I heard the word October. So I don't know if it means spring for you in October, or if it really means fall. Because right now, what is it? It's October here, so it would be spring where it's spring where you are. So I don't know if it's really October and spring, or if you need to wait 6 months and it be April and your fall. I'm getting yes. I don't know why I heard yes. You have to wait for 6 months. So it's your real fall. It's the real fall. It's fall. So if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's really fall is when this person's supposed to come in. Or maybe they no, because I got it in the summer. So it's April. I heard, the moment I asked that question out loud, I heard yes very loudly, loud and clear. So it's definitely April. So if you're newly with someone right now, this is not your reading. Or maybe there's someone else who's coming in that is a true soulmate connection that you'll recognize in April. You never know. You'll have to let me know if you're in the southern hemisphere. That'll be really interesting. So that's what your spirit guides have for you. I'm telling you, they have the most interesting information. If you ever want to connect with your spirit guides, they will tell you so much. It's fascinating. And then they love to go silent and not tell you things you really want to know. But that's really what I'm getting off that card. I thought someone needed that message. So hope that helps. Okay, the second one is like the Ascended Masters. So if anybody knows about, Esther Abram Hicks, Abram was an Ascended Master that she would often channel. So these are highly ascended, wise masters of the universe, of Source. And sometimes when I channel things, I don't know who I'm channeling, but sometimes things come out that I know it's not my spirit guides, but sometimes things come out and I'll watch some of these videos. I'm like, oh, that sounded really smart. It was not me. So that's who these people are. I just am not of the vibrational level yet to maintain that kind of channel long enough the way she could, because she was quite gifted. But they'll come in now and then and give me like a good phrase here and there, I think, or a good 10-minute thing for y'all, and that's it. So the Ascended Masters, so this is people who are a little bit further along in our spiritual journey, or this is our question to them to ask, what do we need to know on our spiritual journey right now, right where we are? That's what we kind of want to know as the collective. This is the collective reading, so take what resonates, what doesn't, just ignore it. You don't need it, because everything's not going to apply for all of us. It's a general reading. So let's see what they have to say. Sometimes I'll just go with what feels right too. Sorry, that's right by the microphone. Let's see. What card feels good? This one's sticking out. Okay. I love this one. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's like right, I don't know if it's doing that for you, but for me, this is literally like glowing as I'm holding it up. But when I look at it down here, it doesn't. So I don't know if it's glowing on the camera for you. I don't have any kind of lights. I literally have like, look, you guys, I literally have candles. So, it's not like I have special lighting or anything, but this is literally like glowing the moment I point at the camera, or my cell phone, I should say. It says your soul will find those you are meant to experience life with. So this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I'm like, it's making my heart smile. So, some of your heart chakras are really, really open, and some of you are of really high vibrational frequencies right now. So you're literally calling in, and some of you have really, I see a third eye. So some of you actually are clairvoyant, and you can, obviously we know what clairvoyance means, but for those of you who don't, that's okay. It means you can see things. Like, yeah, you can see beyond. So it's like seeing an image, seeing a picture, seeing, like I was saying, how I literally saw like the tree of life and things like that's clairvoyance, right? So some of you, your third eye is really, really open, but what you're actually doing is you are calling in like the key people in your soul family right now, or your soul tribe, however it resonates with you. So you know how we've talked about how we're all connected, all of our souls are connected. They are. But then within that, we have actual soul families that we experience multiple lives with. And maybe all of our lives with, I don't know. Countless lives with, is what we have with our main soul family, right? And so, and our roles may reverse sometimes with them, but our souls recognize them instantly. We know who they are. And it's just this knowing, and you don't understand, and you connect in a unique way. Sometimes it's your best friend, sometimes it's your spouse, sometimes it's your sibling, sometimes it's a niece or nephew, but it's these unique connections and bonds with people you cannot explain. It's beyond words, and those connections are part of your soul family. And sometimes the way you meet people are in unique ways, and then they become part. You realize you don't know how come you feel so connected, or why you click, or feel like you both have known each other forever, because you have, and then you become very close, and that's part of your soul family. So some of you are realizing that you need to experience your life with your soul family, and you're calling them in now at this point in your life, because you're at that vibrational plane that you are now living your true authentic self through your soul, is what I'm feeling. Because this is more how I'm more seeing you, like with the third eye and your heart being so open. It's like, and your light is just like shining bright, and you're calling in your real soul family, whoever they are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's the butcher, who for whatever reason you really connect with and click with, and that's now become like one of the closest people in your life. That's actually part of your soul family you've probably had lots of lives with, and you're extremely close with, and maybe spend every holiday with, whatever holidays you celebrate. It doesn't matter. You might have the most enlightening spiritual conversations with the butcher. That's part of your soul family. It's a beautiful thing. So you are the one who's bringing everyone together. There's always one person who is the more I don't want to say enlightened, the one who's a little bit more high vibrational, that kind of like kickstarts everyone else coming together. So who this resonates with, which will be a variety of you, are the ones that are at that level that know, oh yeah, I get it. You're the ones that are calling in your soul families. And some of you could be both. You could be calling in your soul families and also calling in who's also going to be your potential, partner, who's also a part of your soul family, because they might have been your spouse in many past lives. So take it how it resonates. It could be both, or these could be for two different people. I don't know, but it could be both. So the final one for our overall question is, what do we need to know as a collective right now, currently on our spiritual journey? This pile, is from the most enlightened group. So this is the group that's like closest to God, source, light. This is Buddha. This is Confucius. This is Muhammad. These are all the prophets, right? These are like the Dalai Lama. Like the ones who were here, who are just shared all their love and knowledge here freely and willingly, but were so enlightened with their knowledge and wisdom. They're the closest to God, light, source. Because the more knowledge that our souls have, that's when we come here to learn, the closer we can get to light, source, God. That's the point, right? Higher vibration, more enlightenment, then that's where we get to stay. And that's where we are, because that's where it all is. So let's see what we have for the collective in terms of the most enlightened for our spiritual journey currently. Let's see if anything pops out. I don't want to mix the piles up because they all mean different things. But I want to see. So this is this is number 27, which also becomes a 9. And this one becomes a 9. 18 becomes a 9. So we've got 9, 9. And this is 38, which becomes an 11, which is like one of the most important numbers. 11. That's one. The 11 is a very spiritual number. 9 and 9. 9s are like 3 is creation. 6 is harmony, and I think 9 is balance, if I'm remembering correctly. It was a while ago, but the 3, 6, 9 are like the three key numbers. This gentleman who was a physicist discovered are all the numbers of the entire universe are just 3, 6, and 9, which are fascinating. And so that's why you see them in most periodic tables. So it is kind of interesting that the 2 numbers of the universe that came out ended up both reducing to 9. I really need to do a talk on synchronicities. And then when we talk about the most enlightened ones, they come out as an 11, which is one of the most spiritual numbers. It's the number of like angels, source, light. So 11 and 33 are the enlightened. But 11 is really like considered like a master number. If you're into those things, I think they're cool. But if you start to understand all that, you start to also see how the universe is talking to you. So it says, it is always okay to ask for the guardians when the way is unclear. So I think this is really a beautiful card. It's almost like here's like I want to say almost like the all-seeing eye or source. I always see almost as like the cloud looking through, almost like the sun looking through. But you can look at it a couple ways. And then here is like almost looks like a father and a child, like a father and a son walking. And he's guiding him and teaching him things. And it's like, look at the way the ray of this beautiful light is like beaming down on him. But it's almost like he's mystical, right? He doesn't quite exist. It's just kind of the child who's really walking and needs guidance because he's kind of sheer, if you will. He's not quite all the way solid the way the child is. So there's a couple ways to interpret this card. But I'm also getting that this is actually the roots down here of the tree of life from this card. So if you're a parent, or if this card could be related to this card is what I'm also getting. That the people from this card really are destined soulmates and will have a child or have multiple children. And if they feel lost while being a parent, it's okay to ask God, the angels, source, for help, and they will guide you immediately as a parent. Or if you are currently a parent and feel like a recently new parent, or struggling, like, how do I become a better parent? I don't want to walk in the same footsteps as my parents. I want to do it differently, but I don't know how. That's what I'm getting. All you have to do is ask, and they will give you the answers. If you listen, you have to listen. You have to listen, and they will tell you and show you the way. So you can only listen if you quiet your mind, and that's by meditation or sitting quietly in silence, prayer, however it resonates with you. But they will show you the way to your question. Some of you are with child. Or some of you are expecting a child. Some of you have a spouse who is pregnant. See how all of a sudden you start getting, I'm getting different information. The energies are all of a sudden very different. Yes, that's what this is. They'll answer whatever your question is, but you have to listen. They want you to listen because they're going to talk to you, but it's not in the way we traditionally hear things. So you really have to listen, because I'm saying they, because we all come from different belief systems, right? So some of us believe in God, heaven, angels. Some of us believe in just source, universe. Some of us believe in Allah. Some of us believe in Buddha, where we make our offerings at the altar, and there's multiple lives, and I don't know much about Buddhism, I really apologize. And then there's Hinduism, so there's Judaism, there's so many different faiths, right? But if you're watching this, you probably believe that, but you also have more of an open mind, because you probably wouldn't be watching this channel and me pulling oracle cards if you were very traditional in your belief system, is my guess. But you can have both, you know. It's okay to have a blend of your faith. There's nothing wrong with that. There is no right or wrong in your belief system. I want you to know that. So what I'm getting is that whatever your belief system is, all you have to do is ask them, whatever your higher belief system is, and they will answer. So I'm going to use God for an example, because I believe in God, right? And I also believe in source and light. I believe in it all, actually. But I'm going to say God. So you can ask God for help, and he'll answer. You just have to pay attention to how he's answering, because he's not going to be like, oh, hey, here you go, mystical mediumship. Here's your answer on how to be a better parent. Thanks for asking. Call me again next time you have a question. It's never that, which is that simple, right? I think everybody would do it. So it's really listening to that inner voice that we all have inside of us. Because don't forget, we're tethered to source with our higher selves. So they're going to answer you with your higher self. So you have to listen to your intuition. Listen to that feeling you'll have in your heart, or that inner knowing all of a sudden you have. Some kind of epiphany you may get out of nowhere. That's the answer. Or some kind of gut response, or maybe you'll start seeing the same billboard again and again. That's your answer. If you keep seeing the same thing again and again, that's your answer. Or some kind of lyric to a song has meaning for you, and that keeps coming on the radio, or you keep hearing it all the time. They're trying to communicate that as your answer. So that's how they answer your question. I have no idea why they're telling me all the different ways, but I guess some of you need to understand how they're going to answer you. So they're going to answer you in different ways. The easiest ways usually are through dreams for a lot of people, because people are most receptive through their dreams. So maybe some of you have very vivid dreams and you remember things in your dreams. They know not to talk to me in my dreams because I am out cold and do not remember a thing. But those of you who have really strong dreams, they know that's a great avenue to connect with you on. So they might come to you in a dream. They, meaning symbols, will come, or a guide might come with an answer from your question. But yeah, a lot of you are inquiring about how to be a better parent, or you found out that your spouse is pregnant or you're pregnant and you don't want to repeat past patterns. Or this is going to be happening in April in the Southern Hemisphere. I don't know why I'm saying April. Oh, it's Southern Hemisphere. You're going to meet the person. But I still feel like, I know I did a reading, I think it was maybe a week or so ago now. I still got a reading. Someone's going to find out in April. I think this was the Northern Hemisphere. They're pregnant. So in April, in the Northern Hemisphere, someone's going to find out they're pregnant. And it's someone's definitely having twins. But I know somebody finds out in the Northern Hemisphere. So then that would be maybe right now, that would be right now in the Southern Hemisphere. They just found out it's October. Because it's spring, so it must be because it's fall, or maybe it's the following April. I don't know. But somebody in the Southern Hemisphere meets somebody in April. Some people here in the Northern Hemisphere meet people and met or still are going to meet someone because October's not over yet, who are their true soulmate in the Northern Hemisphere. I know somewhere someone ends up pregnant, or multiple people are going to end up pregnant in April and find out. And there's a handful of you who are very worried about being a parent because you don't want to repeat old patterns. That's the biggest thing that came through on the question. But you can ask any question you want. That's the whole point. You can ask any question you want, though. I mean, it doesn't have to be about being a parent, but that's what came through on this. Was you can ask any question, and they will answer it, if you're not sure. It might be, do I take this new job and move, halfway around the world? And it's a massive promotion with this company, or do I stay where I am, where I'm happy and with my family and friends, and not move my career forward? It might take 6 more years where I am currently. I don't know the right answer. Just ask, and they'll tell you. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and listening to me talk for 40 minutes. I appreciate it. So much gratitude. I wish you a beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are in the world. Have a blessed, fabulous, wonderful day filled with light. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mystical Mediumship. I'm so happy to see all of you. I ended up wanting to record something because I was actually having an interesting conversation earlier today, and during that conversation I ended up being asked a question which led me to channeling a very interesting response. So it made me think about the collective and what questions some of you may pose as well. because we often talk about high vibration, low vibration, dark and light, and I think we need to first understand what we mean or when we talk about those things. So when I say dark and light, it doesn't mean bad or good. There is no bad or good. Everything here is basically neutral. Our souls are here, like having a human experience, because we really live in the light. We came here to learn things. Our souls are infinite. We all come from the same place, same source, if you will. God, Allah, whoever you resonate with, but we all come from that same place. We are all connected through our souls. So when I say vibration, it's where you are on that spectrum, kind of like how light, just like light is energy, right? It has different levels of vibration. So when you think of colors, of a rainbow, there's different colors of shades. Pink, my lipstick happens to be a darker pink right now, has different shades of pink, different shades of blue, different shades of green. So if you could imagine colors being different shades, and the lighter the shade, that means the higher the vibration that is. That's the best way I can try to explain vibration and energy for you. So if you're on earth as a soul's having a human experience right now, and if we say, oh, that's low energy or dark energy, we mean that's low vibration. That's what we mean. And if we say, oh, high vibration, that's trying to be of the light, it means trying to get to a higher place, your more enlightened self, if you will, spiritually, or understanding your experience better from a larger perspective, from the bird's eye view, from the universal perspective of beyond Earth and beyond just your experience, but maybe the experience of your soul and how it interacts with the souls you come in contact with your family, with your friends, all of those things, your soul purpose and what you're meant to do, and beyond that, if you will. So I was having an interesting conversation about actually this really interesting reel I saw made. I don't recall who made it, but it was posted, and it was Sylvia Brown, who was a renowned psychic and medium who has subsequently passed away. And she was talking about how to recognize dark energy in people. And we all have dark and light in us. It's part of the human experience. If we were all light, we wouldn't be here. So it's okay. But she was talking about just true dark energy. I'm not talking about demons, evil, or anything like that. She was talking about just what does dark energy look like, so you can recognize that as a person to say, oh, might not be somebody I want to potentially have interactions with. So I recall, this is based on a conversation I was having with someone else today. Her experience, she was saying something like they will only take So it might be taking financially from you, emotionally from you, physically from you, draining everything that they can from you. There's no reciprocity. It's whatever they can take from you. That's what dark energy is. It's very low vibrational, very just materialistic. There's no boundaries. It's what can you do for me and only me to fulfill me. It's very low vibrational, very dark, low energy. And that's living their journey, but that's probably not the healthiest journey for you to maybe want to be on. They might not be open to spirituality on any level. Like if you try to engage in conversations, they may ignore it. So when I was having this conversation with someone today, they asked me, well, then would this person not believe in God or Source or Allah or whatever resonates with you? And with that, my guides and everything just started channeling right through me. And I actually said, no, that's not true. You do not have to believe in those things to still be high vibrational, because people can meditate. People can listen to certain frequencies of music. People can be at one with nature and still not resonate that maybe there is a higher being out there. But if they're meditating and they're a good person and they're kind to everyone and they are in touch with nature and animals and they're a loving person and they believe this is the only love that they have and they listen to the right frequency of music and they have reciprocity in their relationships, then actually they would have very high vibration. So they would not be of low energy. They would not be of dark energy or of low frequency. As some people use the term frequency, some people use energy. So they would not be of this like dark energy that was being described. So they could still be of this higher vibration, this higher energy, which I thought was a really important message that came through and something that everybody should hear, that Spirit had to say, because right now in this world, we are being so judgmental of everybody based on religion, based on faith, based on what type of prayer you pray, based on what you believe in. And there is no right or wrong. It is what your soul does. Are you kind? Do you treat others correctly? Do you treat animals right? Do you treat nature with respect? Do you treat Mother Earth right? Do you love yourself? Do you have compassion for yourself, for the things that you need to heal? Those are the things that matter. It doesn't matter if everyone has different faiths and different beliefs. That's okay. What matters is how we all treat each other and love each other, because the only vibration really is love. And it's the only way all of our souls connect. So the whole point was, if someone doesn't believe anything exists, but they're living their life of a high vibration because they're treating Earth right, they love nature, they love animals, they're kind to everyone, they meditate, they're actually living a very high vibrational life, than someone who may go and pretend to participate in some type of religion that does not believe in any kind of religion, that is actually cruel to animals, disrespects the earth, and has no reciprocity at all in any kind of connection, romantic or friendship, or even within their families. So it's really that would be more of a low vibration or dark energy. So that's really what Spirit was talking about today when I channeled them in this unique conversation I had with someone today in person. And I thought that was so relevant for everything that's happening in the world. How we are all mistreating each other and not loving each other for the beautiful souls that we already are. And you need to understand, if somebody isn't already recognizing the beauty and love in you, maybe you want to reevaluate why you are friends with the person, why you stay in touch with the person, why you feel you need to save somebody, and have compassion for yourself for all those reasons, because it's okay. It's okay, and it's okay to go within and meditate over it, or pray over it, or do what feels best for you, and reflect. But Spirit just wants everyone to really understand that people who are of high vibration or on the journey of that, you will see evolution within them. And we're all on different journeys, which is okay, because there's no right or wrong. We get to choose our journeys. That's the beauty of free will. But you will see the evolution within them or within yourself. I've seen myself do this. And with that journey, you get to grow more and connect more with the right people, and the people who no longer serve you and are not of the right vibration for you and are of that lower dark energy can fall to the side, because they're not in your best interest. And your guides are always there, and they're not going to fail you. They're going to love you and support you the whole time and protect you and lead you in the right direction. I can assure you of that. So I just thought this was a timely message, since it came through today in a really unique conversation. I wanted to share it. It may resonate for some of you. Maybe it's a message some of you too need to hear. So I'm wishing all of you a peaceful and beautiful Saturday evening. And I'll talk to you